Welcome, Taurus, to Bees Portal Tarot. We're going to do your weekly reading from the 20th to the 27th. This will be for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Taurus. Please take what energies resonate with you and toss back to the universe which does not. Check your other placements and find the videos that correspond best with those. I have meditated on your cards, shuffled them as well with the candle to signify the invitation spirit, and we will just give a quick toss of the cards, cut them, and say a quick prayer, and then we will begin. Okay. With that being said, we've got some specific cards and a specific plan. If you stick with us to the end, I hope you'll find weekly energies that resonate well with you, okay? So, divine angels and guardians, guide my hand by yours alone. Let this reading be true and sound. Divine angels and guardians with me always by my side. I pray for guidance and for sight. Protect me with your golden light. The cards are shuffled, the cards are dealt. The door is open, the power is felt. Let me see with open eyes. Speak the truth and tell no lies. When the future is revealed, until nothing more is concealed. Remember, the future is not yet set in stone. So divine angels and guardians, I welcome messages from your ranks. For your guidance and wisdom, I give my thanks. So be it. Taurus, Sun, Rising sign of Taurus, from the 20th to the 27th. What are their trials and tribulations and overall energies? I'm just going to move these out of the way for now. Okay. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Taurus. The earthly energy of Taurus. Okay. Really not liking this tablecloth much. Okay. What energies representing the 20th, the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Taurus? What are the energies representing the 20th, Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Taurus? Thank you. So, we got there, and there, and there. So, 20th, 21st, 22nd. Can I get the... Oh, man. We got stuff going on. Can I get the 23rd? Thank you. Can I get the 24th? We've got craziness happening, okay? So, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th. 25th energy, Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Taurus. Thank you. So, let's click that. And the 26th energy, thank you. Alright. Bottom of the deck, you got the Queen of Cups in reverse, Taurus. Okay. Don't sweat that. But, we're in a place like I was there, so we have room for our reading and somewhere for the cards to sit up and peek at you. Alright, now Taurus. We are going to use a special new deck that I just got. This will be Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Taurus. What are their clarifying energies from the 20th to the 27th, please? What are the oracle clarifying messages from the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Taurus? Okay, so what are the clarifying energies for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Taurus from this week of the 20th to the 27th? Okay, so we have one card out, and we have two cards out, and we have three cards out. Alright. 20th, 21st, 22nd. Can I get the energy, clarifying energies for the 23rd for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Taurus? The 23rd, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, thank you. Can I get the 24th, Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Taurus? The 24th. Thank you, Spirit. And can I get the 25th, Spirit? Thank you. And can I get the 26th, Spirit? I wasn't sure if I lost one there. I get the 26 Spirit. Thank you. Beautiful. All right. Now we are going to take a peek over here at your memory messages. And you might think they're a little silly, but they have a lot of healing insight for them. And so, take them if you will. Take them if you won't. So, Taurus, Sun rising sign of Taurus. What are their mermaid messages at this time? Sun rising sign of Taurus. Okay. So I got one out. What are their mermaid messages for Taurus? Sun and rising sign of Taurus. Okay. There we go. So you got 3 of them all together. Beautiful. Stick those back over there. Now we are going to get your spirit animal messages. What are your spirit animal messages for the Sun and rising sign of Virgo or Taurus? From the 20th to the 27th. What are their spirit animal messages? From the, I'm going to take this deck and I'm just going to place it over here now. Because we need some room up in here. Sun and rising sign of Taurus. What are their clarifying energies? Are their spirit animal messages? Sorry, I can't get it together here today. My table's kerfuffled. My cards are kerfuffled. Okay, so what are their spirit animal messages for Sun and rising sign of Taurus? Okay, I got 1 out. 2 out. Any more messages for the Sun and rising sign of Taurus from the week of the 20th to the 27th? Thank you. And there's one more there. There we go. I'll put these ones down here as well. Just make some room so we can get the spread out. So your spirit animal messages. I'm going to go there. Okay. Now what are your divine messages for you at this time? What are divine source, Taurus, Sun and rising sign of Taurus? What are their divine messages at this time? Okay, Sun and rising sign of Taurus. What are their divine messages? 2 out. What are the divine messages for some 3 out? Sun and rising sign of Taurus. Any other messages? I think that might be it. Sun and rising sign of Taurus. Oh, no. Alright. Okay. So, we got 4 out of those as well. And then we're going to take your angel messages here. And we're going to place them just above like so. Alright. And then lastly, we are going to draw just 1 card after the cut off the top of the deck for a healing message for you, Taurus. If you like the process that goes along with the card, feel free to message me in the comments box. Oracle, White Light Oracle, what is the Taurus Sun and rising sign of Taurus from the week of the 20th to the 27th? What is their White Light Oracle healing message? Alright. Let's do a cut Sun Moon rising sign of Taurus. And there is your energy. We'll put it there, and that'll be your healing energy. Alright. Now we can get started. Thanks for sticking with me through that shuffling and the laying out of the spread. I prefer to do it on camera because then you guys just trust it. But if you want to fast forward through, please feel free to do. And so I'm going to put your White Light Oracle there. And we are going to take your first energy out today towards the world. Well, I'll be damned. Starting out with the major arcana of the world card. And, okay, who doesn't want to be on top of the world there, Taurus? So, as you know, the World card is the last card in the major arcana, but this is about completion, success, reward, integration, and expansion. So the World is the final card in the major arcana sequence before we return to zero of the Fool card, who is reborn into a new world. So the World represents fulfillment, deserved success. This may be graduation, promotion, completion of a landmark, creative project, or celebrating key anniversaries and birthdays. In relationships or love, this is love flourishing and bringing you joy. The card also heralds a time of expansion as future plans are going to take seed. You may need to travel or some new business and friendship circles. Spiritually, the card is suggesting oneness with the world. All is good in the world of Taurus. And 31, risk is your clarifying card. Look at, she's about to take that leap. Looks like the leap of faith. Okay, so this card is, like I said, it's about risk. So you've come to a place where you're being asked to take a risk and try something new and different, Taurus. Rather than worry about how things are going to turn out, why not take that leap of faith, right? No matter what happens, something important will be experienced. This is a sign for you can prove something to yourself, and when you accomplish it, you'll be proud of that you did. Another meaning here is that you ask yourself about your next action. Is it worth the risk you're taking? If the answer is no, don't do it. If yes, this card's going to give you the wings to fly and catch you if you fall. This symbol also brings a gentle warning. Your risk shouldn't be motivated by boredom. Okay, this is a symbol of consequences as well as courage. So make sure that your risks are they're calculated risks. Don't just take that jumping off a cliff stage without having any sort of plan there, Taurus. But you're kind of a planner anyway. So you've got the Four of Cups entering and the 21st in reverse. So this is water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But this Four of Cups in reverse is all about dissatisfaction and is becoming acute to you right now. You're going to feel drained. You want change, but you do not know how to find it. You're kind of just lost. You know that you want something different, but you don't know how to go about getting it. And it's got you in this stagnant way of thinking, and you're being blind to your own negative way of thinking. You've got to get out of the mind rut that you're in at this time. And then you've got the High Priestess of Water. So obviously water element here. What a beautiful card, hey? Card number 4. This High Priestess of Water, water energy again. So this would be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But when this card visits you, it's a reminding you that that all things change, like the power element that she represents, right? Water. Water is transforming elephant that flows in rivers, makes waves in the vast ocean, turns hard, cold ice, and disperses just to hot steam. Water can change into snowflakes, fluffy clouds, rain. When you draw the symbol of water, it's going to signify a time when things in your life are changing to shape right before your very eyes. Go with the flow, as these changes are powerful signs of wondrous experiences and lessons. Even if you don't understand these changes at the moment, you will later, Taurus. Not everything is meant to be seen in the moment, right? And the Three of Spears. Okay, so you've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. This Three of Spears, he's kind of, look at that card. He's just standing out there on the deck there. He's chilling out, looking out. But this Three of Spears is all about travel, as you can see, action, manifestation. You could be traveling somewhere right now for work, for enjoyment, whatever. Maybe not so much with the pandemic. I think restrictions are just starting to come off, I mean. So this is us quirkiness and success. You're very close to your destination and your wish is manifesting now, Taurus. The 3 reveals success and self-expression, so dreams begin to take form. A new project, romance, or trip is going to materialize. And the card can also predict a wedding, whether you're going to a wedding or maybe not a wedding with you, but could be possibly. It could be celebrating your uniqueness through creativity or sports. Let that quirky talent in you shine through. And then you got 15, fragment, as your clarifying energy there. Okay, so this fragment card is basically, sometimes it seems that life is split into so many parts. All of them are separate and difficult to bring together at sometimes, but family, friends, work, study, activities can all seem unrelated to each other, but you are always whole. Even if at times things feel separated and fragmented, even that is only illusion. Choosing the symbol reminds you that all moving parts of your life are important. If the one you're asking about is going to seem confusing to you, focus on the one that's going to bring you clarity. This card represents that it loves you and sees you as beautiful and whole, regardless of how disconnected things seem to be for you right now, Taurus. Also remember to take a step back when you're trying to understand something. You may be looking at one piece of a giant puzzle and a fragment of truth. See the big picture through the card's eyes, and no matter what, all will be well for you. So take a step back and look at your perspective with a different set of eyes, okay? Eight of Spears. Going into the 23rd, you have the Eight of Spears. Again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. But this Eight of Spears is all about travel again. So I think you're definitely with the Three of Spears, but it's news, speed. This is the go card in tarot. The Eight, because it symbolizes opportunities to connect, create, and be inspired. Stuck projects for you will get moving. Problems are going to dissolve during this exciting, frantic time, but be mindful of your energy. You don't have to say yes to every invitation, Taurus. In relationship, they could show new love news, and you might be traveling to see a partner. Maybe that's where you're going after long times of pandemic, you're traveling to see a partner. You got Summon number 13. Okay. So, this, you are definitely, without a doubt, being called, you need maybe creating a ritual to connect with your spirituality or get in touch with your own inner magic before you move forward on something. How do you communicate with your powers or with your goddess? Know it's time to pray, to meditate, to acknowledge the sacred in every experience. Don't take your next step lightly. You have the power to summon the spirit, summon the courage, and summon even your inner goddess. You are inquiring about something important. Breathe and wait for a sign before you act. Choose another card if you need more understanding or wisdom for yourself. Which I think that that's very, very self-explanatory. Going to the 24th, you're the Eight of Swords. So this is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And this is also your second eight on the deck here. 3, 13, yeah, so this is your second 8 on the deck. So 88 could be very an exciting number for you, but this Eight of Swords is about when reversed negative thinking runs riot. There's an element of panic for yourself. You might be attacking yourself with your own thoughts or perceptions or reality. There may be also anger, guilt, or shame that you're in this situation. Don't blame it. Forgive yourself and walk on. There's something that you're feeling like you should be blamed. Don't hold on to that. Don't hold on to the blame, shame, or guilt. Let it go. Toss it out. You don't need to carry it around anymore. We're human. We make mistakes, no matter what it is, Taurus. There you go. Letting go. This is a significant thing for so many people right now. Letting go. I think a lot of the zodiac signs are being called to let go of the old past, the old trauma. Look at those butterflies. Just let that shit go. It's time to walk on and listen to yourself and let go of what held you down, right? It's reminding you that freedom is the most important thing to everyone. And if you love something, set it free, right? Don't hold on too tight, lest you chase it away. You have the freedom at this time to choose whatever you want and let others do the same. You'll be so happy you did. Miracles come when you let go and allow the magic to happen of its own accord. And that's what it is. You need to let it go. And it will happen. If it's meant for you, nothing will pass you by, Taurus. Nothing will pass you by. You have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Going into the 25th. So this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This Knight of Cups is... It's a beautiful narcissist that cannot be trusted, leaving you confused with his or her actions not matching their words. or when they're in words, not actions, sorry, ultimately, this is going to be them putting themselves first while appearing to be courteous to you at this time. Apply to a situation. You are unlikely to get the commitment you're seeking or you need from a person in business or any kind of partnership. So, be mindful of that. People and their false promises. Your clarifying energy is honesty, right? So be honest with yourself. Look for and seek that honesty. But most important, seek it within yourself, and be honest with yourself about what's really going to happen. Don't let people pull the wool over your eyes so easily. Because, yeah, you've chosen the symbol of clarity and true communication. So it's the time to be absolutely honest with yourself about what you want, what you're thinking about, what your motives and real feelings are. Honesty is the only way to truly step into your power, Taurus. When you choose honesty above all else, your goddess is going to send you courage to do what's right. It's also a time to demand honesty and integrity from others. You have a right to get clear messages. There is the greatest freedom and power in telling the truth. And that's the truth. The 10 of coins going into the 26th. So you're in your earth element here, Taurus. This is the 10 of coins, pentacles, earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this 10 of coins, absolutely, without, as you can see, it's a bountiful card. It's wealth, happiness, consolidation, family, and marriage. But when this joyful 10 shows up, it's consolidating wealth and sharing love. So it's including relationships, commitment, marriage, wedding gifts, inheritance, strong ties across the generations, and a close friendship circle. Relationships and investments are going to mature for you. Additional means can include good advice from an older person, finding your dream home, all is well in the world of Taurus with this 10 of coins. Your clarifying energy is the warrior, number 2. Okay, so this warrior is definitely going to talk to you about doing just your inner warrior, your inner self, right? It's a fortunate, when warrior appears, it's such a fortunate sign, because no matter what's happening to you in your life, you're truly protected, and whatever you're experiencing right now, all will be well. If your question is regarding love, this card represents someone who's deeply committed, protective, and kind to you. Friendship and love are sacred, and these qualities are important for a relationship to grow. If this person doesn't have these qualities, then move on, for I will send you someone with a true warrior spirit instead. Remember, life is about learning and discerning who is true and who is not. There also is another message here to consider. Do you embody these qualities in yourself? Now is a good time to think about how committed you are to your path, Taurus. So if you want these from the other people, you have to be willing to be with them in yourself, right? All right, your mermaid messages. Low tide. At low tide, we, the mermaids, send gifts along the shore for you to understand the essence of your very being. When the water resides, we can reveal what was once hidden. Look, the signs are all around you. Wow, Taurus. They're all around you. The mermaids, she shall emerge from your safe place, beautiful soul. You have sheltered and healed, but we mermaids can now call you forth to dance and sing with us. You are ready to fill your life with untamed joy again. Wow. Beautiful. And your last one is the wall of Lioness. The lost land of Lioness, and a legendary wall built to preserve its mysteries. We mermaids now bring you the energy of the wall, a boundary to remind you that you have the right to stand your ground and resist intrusion. Beautiful. Spirit animal messages are: Owl, listen to the messages of the angels. Archangel Bokpi. Okay, so as you know, what are owls the best at? Well, that should be easy. Well, they're of course the best at sight. So owls are known as the wise teachers. you're advised to use your knowledge carefully. You're not just imparting information. When you communicate, the energy in your aura is rising and raising the frequency of those who speak and helping you to enlighten them. This is a sacred mission. Start to notice how people are drawn to you and choose your words, because you have more impact than you realize. Beware of the clearing and cleansing and the energy around you. This means that you need to take extra care of yourself and rest more. Give yourself time to absorb the messages of the angels and to see clearly, right? Then you got Ant. Cooperate for the highest good of the community. Archangel Primilic. So this Ant, I like this Ant. The Ant card is actually, it's all about sacred geometry, and it's really a truly cool card. But this is devoting yourself to making your home welcome and harmonious. Look at the time. While at the same time acting to bring your community together. You can take small steps like picking up litters or smiling at your neighbors or aiming higher to actively keep yourself in service. But the angels are going to bring you a song of the pouring of the sonics that's going to attract higher energies and people towards you. The patterns act as codes that start to balance you and bring you alignment with your soul blueprint. And that's going to be more like your needed energy. Turtle, be joyful and trusting. Archangel Jewels. I love that card. Isn't it pretty? Turtles are one of my favorites. Okay, so turtle. As you know, turtles are just this healing, but this is going to suggest that sometimes you put your shell on to protect your sensitive feelings. This also prevents the good from coming in. But your guidance is to let this wall down and place light around yourself instead. Through the turtles tuned to the focus on abundance and consciousness. Remember, if we don't open ourselves up to love, sometimes if we try to prevent ourselves from getting hurt, we end up getting more hurt by trying to prevent it because we're hurting ourselves. It's a vicious circle. You can call on love and prosperity and happiness, but be sure to visualize others as a whole planet receiving the same stream. Trust that the universe loves you and that everything's going to work out for your highest good. The rich and generous universe is ready to bring you plenty. So value who you truly are, Taurus. And if you wish to sacrifice yourself for the majority, do so consciously. And Parrot, listen intently to understand. Okay. Listen, another bright, beautiful card. And I think that's important for us a lot right now. Is a lot of us, we don't actually listen to what's being said. We listen and then we assume. When you're being asked to listen with your heart and your soul in order to understand what people are really saying. Use all your senses to know what they truly are imparting and what is going on inside them. You may discover more than you thought possible. You're also being reminded that archangels work through color. So when you wear bright colors or choose one for your home, you're radiating light and lessons. You're on earth to learn everything you can while in a physical body. So take every opportunity that appears to hone your gifts and demonstrate them wherever you can. Okay? Your divine messages. Chaos and conflict 33. So, 33, chaos and conflict. The essential meanings of this card are disarray or being at a cross purpose with another, the tension of the opposites, the value of chaos before order. Opposing forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere, but consider the value of chaos that's serving you well. As you become unmoored by it, scattered to the winds, you leave behind the parts of yourself that you no longer need and disperse seeds to reinvent yourself anew. Although the conflict appears to exist externally, its essence is to also internally project outward, causing disarray. You may find yourself at a cross purpose with someone else, facing a storm you feel you can't control, or that yet every storm passes and chaos leads to a reordering of things. Conflict provides a way to see more than just one side of a situation. Look upon this as just a moment in time when you may need to take a break and step away from the fray. Don't be too eager to fight. This is the time to understand rather than to be understood, okay? And in a relationship, this stubbornness is keeping you at a state of opposition, definitely. The incessant need to be right was only going to serve you to prolong the conflict that deep down you want to be resolved. This is an opportune moment to learn about your values, your sense of self, and what's really important to you, Taurus. Some things are non-negotiable. If that's true, it's not necessary to fight. Can you find a way through the stormy emotions and to higher ground? Soon the air is going to clear and you'll be in a much better place than before the storm will pass, blazing a path for new growth in its wake. things can become electric and enlightened always better than before if you use this time constructively. It also can be the other way. But in a prosperity form, this is circumstances are going to be appearing chaotic, but everything that is happening is the truth shaking things up. So you can find the real path to your prosperity. Yes, it's a stormy time, and yes, it's going to feel like there are so many opposing forces wherever you turn, but be reassured the divine purpose is in this chaos. Everything that doesn't work out is being taken from you so that the truest parts of yourself remain, and the events occurring are essential for your ultimate prosperity. This chaos is divinely inspired, even though it doesn't appear that way right now. In time, you will know this to be true. And you got the yang. Yang. Find your yang and your yang. You gotta find your yin and your yang. Gotta get some balance back in there because you've lost it. You're all up in your head and you're not letting your head or your heart make a decision. But yeah, this is a masculine principle of movement, creativity, but it's the power to make things happen and taking action. The oracle represents the yang, represents the power of action, the energies that propel the world forward, manifesting thought and desire into concrete form. So now is the perfect time to act, Taurus, for you can easily build momentum, make headway when you want to come to fruition if you proceed confidently. This card signifies new life and is a sure sign that obstacles have been overcome. There's no reason to hesitate. You're the shaper of your destiny. In relationships, the circumstances are going to support action on your part. It's okay to make the first move. Trust that you will quickly know where you stand in matters of the heart. There's a movement toward your highest good, so go forth with assurance. Passion's in the air. Now is the time to dance to the tune of love, so take the lead, Taurus. Projects and partnerships and all matters relating to your business are out of the obstacle phase and now into the make it happen phase. Now is the time to stake your claim and get things done. While you expect to be busier than usual, this card tells you that you have all the energy and vitality that you're going to need to accomplish your goals. Abundance is waiting for you to claim it, Taurus. Just get on and claimed. And then you got the orphaned card here, number 5. Now, this is a sense of loss, identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, and the need to belong, uncertainty about your place, whether in this relationship, I feel like. But you're all meant to have connections with other people within family, society, and the larger culture. No man is an island, right? And it's important to recognize that being a part of, rather than separate from, is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit, to be true to your core values and truths. Perhaps you no longer identify with the group or community and the way you did before and need to find a new situation. You're growing, evolving, and learning. You're going to grow out of people around you. You might need to be feeling like you have a deep loss of sense of confusion. Address the need for belonging and know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone's going to understand you. It's time to move on and let that go. As you shift in relationships, as you shift and evolve and commit to your own growth, you long for support, but you might be disappointed and hurt by others who are not providing what you feel like you deserve. Perhaps you're drifting away from a relationship because you're in a different stage of personal growth. Perhaps you're in a new relationship and discovering that you don't share the same values and beliefs, so you feel left out, unable to get to that intimate place of safety and belonging. Take heart, as Spirit knows you and loves you and will steer you in the direction of those who accept you as you are without a sacrifice or agenda. Don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth the price, okay? This card is going to remind you that all the things of you can't be all things to all people. You're not going to be the popular with everyone, and that has to be okay with you. Be clear about your mission, your brand, your work persona, and your contribution to the world, as things must be based on what you authentically have to offer, not something you think will sell you or perceive you how they want you to be, okay? You're going to attract abundance by being completely yourself. Stay in your own lane. That's where you're going to shine, and you'll experience prosperity. And a chance in the wind. So, like, right there, a chance in the wind. So that's telling you, you do have that chance in the wind. It's a sense that unseen change has been initiated for you. Preparation for the storm that is coming. Awareness that your plans are not on firm ground. feeling a shift, uncertainty about which direction the winds are going to blow. It's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change, to want the world to remain constant like the zebra stripes, yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now is the time of transformation. Outer conditions are temporary, moving out of sync of your desires and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air, scatter seeds, and nourish soil, right? For better things ahead. Life is about to get interesting, Taurus. Anticipate with curiosity as you wonder what's coming in the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. You don't need to be afraid of it. In the relationships, they're about to go through periods where partners seem out of sync with each other and stormy emotions, moods threaten to take down the ship. Perhaps someone has a change of heart and leaves. These rough seas offer opportunities for mutual growth, a way for you to understand your heart and understand and know your own heart better and know what you need to be truly happy. But be rest assured that whatever is happening, good's coming from it. Take temporary shelter and remove yourself from the drama. The air will clear and everything will be fresh and new again. This too shall pass for yourself. Just know that. And you got the Pearl of Shero as your healing message, number 35. So, I'll put that up there, Pearl of Shero. So, 35, this card is taking responsibility for your experiences and how they empower you. You are going to resolve an issue through spiritual inspiration, higher guidance. You will rise up in full connection to your spirit and access a wealth of divine treasure that's going to be brought through darkness into your world. Shall submit to the light and be transformed. Have the courage and commitment to your awakening, for you are a precious being and you can go far on this spiritual path this lifetime. Shero is a Tibetan word that means rise or manifest and shine with a radiant spiritual light, okay? Whether our choices create liberation or enslavement to pain is the responsibility of human beings. This body has been given to us so that we learn and grow spiritually. We are all, in fact, a process, varying in our capacities and awareness, but ultimately processing together. If some members of our family are in such pain, they can create further pain. That is their choice. As a group, we work to heal the causes of that pain and to free them and the rest of us from such a tragic use of free will. When rare and precious members of our own human family develop such luminous awareness that excluding light, they call us to greater peace and happiness, and then those of us who are able to receive and share what they offer is for the benefit of all. From a deeply pained place of confusion, some souls cry out in anger toward the divine, wondering where there is a disease and suffering and cruelty on this planet. We need to understand the difference between taking an ego-created situation and working with it, and then it becoming divine and believing the ego-created situation was divine to begin with. Spirit does not wish you or any other creature to become sick or to suffer. It is an infinite resourcefulness and love with full respect for your free will, which enables you to grow according to your own pace and purpose. Spirit will provide a path after path of healing resolution. It is up to us when or if we answer that call. The oracles emerge in your reading because you have the capacity to become a light bearer. Safeguard your energy and trust that the light within is strong enough to see you through any struggle and eventually transform it into a precious pearl of sacred empowerment. You have the wisdom in your divinely alchemy heart. You shall rise with dignity. Rise, Taurus, rise. Namaste.